Hi there, this is Paige with Stamp Girl here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. In this video I am sharing with you some projects I made for the Use It Up challenge. The video was supposed to be up yesterday and I was working fast and furiously on another collab and just kind of had some burnout and just didn't make the video for yesterday, so I'm hoping it's okay to put it up today. But for my Use It Up, what I had done is I went through a drawer where I keep mason jar punches and dies and tags and little ephemera pieces that have been gifted to me, and I pulled out a bunch of mason jars that were already pre-printed and colored, so they must have been ephemera, and I decided to make ATCs with them because I haven't made ATCs in a long time. So let me show you what I did. So I had 4 of these, and I'm not sure where they came from, so my apologies for that. But they were already colored. And I just matched them up with a color for the ATC card. And actually there were 8 of them. There were two of each. And so what I did is I cut the tops off the second ones and popped them up with dimensionals and added some twine around the jar lid. And then I also cut some clear acetate the same size as the jar and just attached it up at the top under the jar lid and then down at the bottom with a single glue dot so that the jars look like glass. So I've got those 4. I had these 2 little shaker jars, and I believe I got them in a pocket letter. And so I just made some ATCs out of them. This is some washi tape and some border stickers, and this is an applique flower that I added because it coordinated with the flowers inside the jar. And for this one here is some washi tape. These are some little ladybug stickers from my stash, and I use those because there's a little ladybug in the jar. This one I made when my granddaughter was visiting. I didn't make the ATC, but I made the jar, and this is from Queen & Company. And so I just had it sitting loose in the drawer, so I thought I'll turn it into an ATC. This is some washi tape that I ran down 2 sides. This is a flower I've had in my stash forever. It's a little gingham fabric flower with a wood button center. These are some stickers that were given to me, and so I just popped this one up on dimensionals, tied some twine around the top, added this little applique flower cluster down in the corner. This one I glued on flat and added an applique cluster in the center of the heart, and then there's twine on both of those jars. Here's some miscellaneous jar cutouts that I had. I believe I got them probably in pocket letters. This one says Make a Wish. I just glued it onto some patterned paper, matted in white, and then found this little ribbon rose in my stash and added it at the top. Here's some more twine, another applique flower, and then this is popped up with dimensionals. Here's another one. I added some gold washi tape. Some of the strips were wider and some were narrow, and this already had gold on it. And then I just added 3 kind of neutral colored applique flowers in the corner. These 2 are similar. I used washi tape on the side and across the bottom, and then an applique flower tucked in the corner behind the jar and twine. These are popped up with dimensionals. This is the same washi tape. This looks bluish because of the cardstock being blue, so where the white is the blue shows through. This one I originally put a different color of washi tape down and decided I didn't like it, so then I covered it with the plaid. So some of the color from the previous washi tape is showing where the white areas of the plaid would be. Here's another little jar. This is 3 narrow pieces of washi tape down here and some ribbon roses and some twine at the top. This is popped up with dimensionals. It needs some kind, many of these need sentiments. I just didn't get around to that yet. And then my final one, this is a piece of gold and craft washi tape. The jar is popped up with dimensionals. I tied some twine around the lid, and I was looking for something to embellish, and I was digging through a little glass dish I keep on my desk for odds and ends, and I found this swirly paper clip and decided to stick that on there for now. So those are my embellishments that I made using up all the little jar cut-aparts and ephemera pieces that I've had in my stash. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and now I'm off to create.